How's it going, everybody? We're doing our divisional case break tonight, our first divisional case break. This is 2017 Panini Football Contenders draft picks. These are all the recent draft picks. I know some of you have probably already gotten into this product a little bit. We're going to do the randomizer first for divisions, and then I just want to go over a couple things here on how the cards are going to be allocated. All of the cards will ship unless you tell me otherwise. Let's go ahead and do the randomizer. All right, here we go. We're going to roll for it. And that is on 4. All right, here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, is everybody getting this okay? Let's go over who we got here. John S., AFC East. David L., AFC North. Tim S., AFC South. John K., AFC West. Paul T., NFC East. Jeff E., NFC North. Dan S., NFC South. Brian Y., NFC West. Okay. Is everybody hearing me okay? I wanted to go over a couple things really quickly, guys. So the base cards, I'll start with the base cards. There's some base cards, like this, for instance, Gale Sayers. We all know that he spent his time with the Bears. There's going to be some players, like a Brett Favre, for instance, that put some time in with multiple teams. We're gonna default to the team they spent the most seasons with. Obviously, some of these we're not going to have a problem with. Devontae Freeman has only played for the Falcons, so that's easy, and a lot of them will be that easy. Then we've got some inserts that are going to make it a little tougher. We're going to have some players like this, Antonio Brown. Obviously, that's an easy one, but there is a Brett Favre. There probably are a couple other players that have played with multiple teams. And if they have done that, like I said, we're going to default to the team they spent the most seasons with. Passing grades, we're not going to have any problems with these inserts. All of these are active players. School colors, I believe these are all draft picks, but I'm not positive. If they're not, again, the same rule applies. Then you have these game day tickets, and these are all going to be players that were just drafted or signed or were eligible for the draft, I guess, in some cases. These will go to the teams that they either were drafted by or signed with, most recently here, were claimed. I'm not going to stop. I think there's 2 or 3 of these in every pack. I'm not going to stop and identify which teams these guys will go to. But I will sort these out per team, and they will go to that particular division. And I'll take you through this as we get through the product a little bit. then these get to be a little bit tricky. So we've got 2 active players here. And we're going to roll for this now. We're just going to default to either the left or the right on all these cards. Now, there is a case where you could have I know there's a card, for instance, that has Eddie George on the left and has Ezekiel Elliott on the right. We will default to the active player. So we will default to the active player on those cards. But on this one, for instance, we'll say odd number on the left and even number on the right. So and this is gonna set the tone for this whole break, guys. So we got an odd number. So we will go to the player on the left unless they are not an active player. We will go back to the active player on the right if that's the case. Okay, so I think we can get started here. And I am going to go, a lot of these players, guys, these players were just drafted. They haven't taken the field. I don't even know if they've suited up officially. So I don't know who all these guys play for. There's going to be some obscure names. And I'm going to look them up on my phone right here next to me as we go so we can kind of identify. That way all of you know what you're getting as we go through this. So a little bit about the product. This is kind of the staple product right now, and there will be a Contenders. This is Contenders draft. There will be an NFL Contenders at some point towards the end of the NFL season next year. But for now, this is what we have to deal with. This is the kind of the staple product of the early going. It's a nice product. There's 6. Let me see. There's 12 boxes. There's 6 autographs. So tons of autographs, guys. I don't know what the math is on that. There's also going to be some parallels. I want to say there's a handful of parallels per case. I'm not positive. Maybe 6, one every other box. And then, like I said, there's 6 autographs per. Some of the autographs are going to be numbered to 99, 49, 15, I think some are 25. And then the cracked ice one is the popular one. That you'll definitely see a cracked, I hope we'll see a cracked ice autograph in here, and you'll see it has a different look to it if you haven't seen that already. Okay. All right, let's get started. And I'm actually going to top load the autographs and the numbered parallels that we get in these as we go along. I've got some supplies here right next to me. Also, guys, I'm just going to kind of fly through the base. It's going to be a lot of base to go through. You guys will definitely get bored. So we'll go through the inserts, and I'll kind of flip through those. But there is an autograph in every pack. So, see, these are all base cards here. And then I believe that's the autograph that's turned around. So we will go back here. If there's players in here that haven't signed, which I don't know if that's the case. Do you know of somebody that hasn't signed that's in this product? I would think they'd have a free agent deal. If they don't have a free agent deal, I would say we'll just randomize them. And if that's the case, once I get sorted, that may not be tonight. But once I get through sorting these, maybe tomorrow I'll just do a randomizer for players that haven't been identified with a particular team. And then I'll just post that as a separate video. So let me know if that doesn't sound agreeable, but I guess that's what we would do. But again, I don't know if there's any players that fit that category. So our first autograph, I'm not even going to try to say this. It's Darius Rogers, Wisconsin. I'm going to look that up right now. It's not an easy name to type in, guys. Just bear with me. Sorry, guys, they're not all going to take this long. Yeah, and actually, this guy might be the first guy that applies to this. I'll keep looking on this, but I don't see that he is signed with anybody at the moment. I will keep looking, but this may be one of those random players that we'll have to get to.
Give it to your crack staff.
All right, yeah, I'm going to hand it over to my support staff here. All right, so then we've got these school colors, and again, guys, I don't know if we need to go through all these, but I'll just kind of go through at least the first few packs and see how long it takes. Bucky Hodges, Bo Jackson, Derrick Henry, O.J. Howard, Mitch Trubisky, and then there's more base in the back. Yeah, there may be quite a few randoms then. I mean, but with only 8 spots, it should be easy to sort through. But, yeah, I'm surprised. Speedy Noyle was a big-time prospect, actually, to think he hasn't signed with anybody. All right, here's our next autograph. Ryan Anderson, Alabama. Let's see. There we go. Can you look that up? Ryan Anderson?
Washington Redskins.
Is it?
Washington Redskins.
All right, that's a Washington Redskin. We've got a parallel in this pack. That's J.J. Watt. I believe he is with the Steelers. Oh, no, J.J. Watt. I'm sorry. I was thinking T.J. Watt. J.J. Watt. That'll go to the Texans. And that is 47 of 99 bowl ticket. And O.J. Howard, Ezekiel Elliott, Trubisky, and Schweitzer, Juju Smith-Schuster, Leonard Fournette, and base. Okay, we've got a Clemson Tiger, guys. That's definitely good news. Deshaun Watson. Already, box number 1. And that is numbered to 25. Monster hit. That is a bowl ticket. And there are different variations, photo variations. This is a nice looking card. It's in great shape as far as I can see. Big time hit.
That didn't take long.
That did not take long. And I'll go ahead and put that in a mag loader. All right. And that's what? That's the AFC South? Texans?
Yeah.
Texans, right? Yep, Texans. All right. Perrine. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Barry Sanders. Perrine again. Arteta Scott. Mariota. And base. That's a Colorado Buffalo, and it's Chidobe Awuzie. And I believe he was a second-round pick. I'm not sure to who. And he is a Dallas Cowboy, so that goes to the NFC East.
Your boys unassigned meeting with the Vikings.
That was alright.
He's unassigned still.
Okay. So that first auto we pulled, that Wisconsin player, is unsigned. John Ross, Tim Tebow, Winston and Dalvin Cook, Jordan Leggett, Dante Foreman, and base. And that is a Northern Illinois player, Kenny Galladay.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions? Okay, that's Detroit Lions, guys.
Should write this down, I think.
Yeah, if you want to write that down,
Yeah.
that would be good. I guess make sure we're covered here. Just gonna slide them over to you. All right, and guys, I'm just gonna keep moving. This is gonna take forever if I go through all these inserts. I will call out the obviously numbered parallels. Is everybody good with that? Somebody objects to it, then that's fine. I don't mind doing it. I just don't want to bore you guys to death. And Western Kentucky, Taywan Taylor, college ticket. It's Taywan. We'll get the verdict on that. Okay. Inserts. And guys, the inserts are not, there are no parallels that I'm aware of. I was thinking maybe there were one of ones or some, form of a parallel that inserts, but there is not. I looked over the master checklist and I didn't see anything that indicated that. All right, box number 2. Box number 1 was definitely a success. That is a huge card. And I think that goes to Tim.
Taywan Taylor, Tennessee Titans.
Taywan Taylor, so that last auto goes to the Tennessee Titans, which is the AFC South?
South, I believe.
South. All right, Marcus Williams is the first one here, out of Utah. We'll work on this one. I think he was actually drafted. Alright, parallels. Let's see what we got. Nothing in that one. Again, I don't think there's a parallel. I'm not sure there's a parallel in every box or not, but we'll find out here shortly. I'll go through those. Alright. Next autograph, Tre'Davious White. Cornerback from LSU. Good player. He was a first round pick.
Marcus Williams, New Orleans Saints.
Marcus Williams from Utah goes to the New Orleans Saints. Okay, no parallels in that one. Yeah, I knew that one. I looked that one up. We just need to know where Tre'Davious White went. Base, and autos from Tennessee, Josh Malone. to check him out. I haven't seen that, but kind of an odd auto. I'll look up Josh Malone.
Tre'Davious White, Saints.
Tre'Davious White will go to the Saints, so that was 2 in a row. And Josh Malone is with the Cincinnati Bengals. And moving on. On base, and the auto is Brian Hill out of Wyoming. And I want to say there's a parallel auto, something numbered, some sort of playoff ticket or something, bowl ticket in every box if I'm not mistaken, but we haven't seen one yet this box with 2 packs left, so hopefully we'll see something a little more exciting. Brian Hill. And there's a Tech Kid, and that's actually on card. Most of them are sticker autos at this point in the game, but this Isaiah Ford, Virginia Tech, is on card. Take another look at that. Isaiah Ford.
Brian Hill, Atlanta Falcons.
Brian Hill from Wyoming goes to the Atlanta Falcons. And Isaiah Ford goes to Miami Dolphins, AFC East. And again, no parallels in that pack. Like I said, I don't think there is one in every box. It's kind of odd because they're numbered so high. Alright, no parallel auto in this one. This is Cole Hikutini from Louisville. Hikutini. Okay, yep, no parallel in that box. So I'm going to guess that there's 6. There's probably an average of 1 every other box. And no parallel auto, so I guess I was wrong. Alright. And Josh Malone again. Our first duplicate auto. That will happen. And who did Josh Malone go to?
Malone went to the Bengals.
So that's the Bengals. So the Bengals get their second hit. Another look at that.
Oh, was it a duplicate?
Yep, first duplicate. We're still checking on that Louisville player.
Hikutini was undrafted, went to the 49ers.
Okay, so Hikutini from Louisville was an undrafted free agent signed with the 49ers. So NFC West. And we've got another duplicate. Taywan Taylor from WKU, Western Kentucky. And who did that go to?
Who was it? Taywan Taylor?
Taywan Taylor.
Titans.
Saints. Oh, Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's Titans hit. And again, no parallel there. And that's Adam Shaheen. And that's the tight end that went to the Bears. And I remember that because he went to a very small school and everybody took a hit on the Bears during the draft for that one. So that one goes to the Bears. That's some autograph. Okay. Adam Shaheen. Come on, cracked ice. And that is offensive tackle Ryan Rancic from Wisconsin. I believe he was a second round pick. I think he was the first or second tackle taken. Just don't remember who drafted him. Check on that now. Okay, all base. 2 packs left in box number 3.
New Orleans Saints.
Ryan Rancic, the last auto goes to the New Orleans Saints. I think that's like 3 for them.
That's 3 for them.
Quincy Adebayo. No, I'm not saying that right. Out of Ole Miss. Check on that now. And again, all base. Alright, let's see if we get a parallel here, and that is University of Michigan, Chris Wormley. And that, again, is a college ticket. Nothing crazy there. Good player. I believe he was a second round pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Quincy is New England Patriots.
Which one was that?
Quincy.
Okay, so that Quincy Adebayo is AFC East Patriots. And we're working on Chris Wormley. I'm going to say he got picked by the Ravens.
You should know.
You should know.
Michigan boy.
And USC Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Chris Wormley went to the Ravens. We do have a parallel here. This is a bowl ticket. Let's see, it's got like a shinier finish to it. That is number 5 out of 99. That's Darius Rogers from USC. Darius Rogers, USC. Okay. Next one. Another Michigan player. That is Jehu Chesson, wide receiver. And I want to say he was a second round pick.
Darius Rogers, Seattle Seahawks.
Darius Rogers from USC is NFC West, Seattle Seahawks. And we'll check on Jehu Chesson.
Give me some regular names, would you?
And still no parallels. Man, I think that's wild that there's only through almost 4 boxes we've seen one parallel. That was that J.J. Watt.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So Jehu Chesson goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, AFC West. And this is Gabe Marks from Wazoo. Number 9 looks like a running back.
Washington Redskins.
And that is a Washington Redskin. That was Gabe Marks. Goes to the NFC East. Another Michigan. Chris Wormley again.
Good. Fingers in the break.
And we know that he's going to the Baltimore Ravens, which is the AFC North, right? AFC North?
Yep. Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens.
Alright, and still no parallel. Alright, we're due here. Adam Shaheen again, and that is a cracked ice. And that's not a bad card. That's a second round pick. So that'll go to the Bears, the NFC North. NFC North. You can see right there. You can't see it right there. It's numbered 6 out of 23, which is what all the cracked ice autos are numbered to. You know what? Okay, there we go. One last look. Nice card.
Very good.
Okay. And still no parallels. So our first cracked ice, I think we'll see another one. And that is UConn. This guy actually had a lot of buzz coming into the draft. Obi Melifonwu. And I believe he was a second round pick out of UConn.
Oakland Raiders.
And that's the Oakland Raiders. Okay. No parallel. All right. Box number 5. And that is Florida State, Freddie Stevenson.
Wrong.
Freddie Stevenson, the wrong Seminole. And I think Dalvin Cook is, I think all of his autos are actually redemptions in this product. Freddie Stevenson, Florida State. All right. Moving on. And that is Billy Brown. It's a small school, doesn't have a logo or anything, but that's Billy Brown. What are we on?
Freddie Stevenson. It says only thing I can find is to sign with the Chicago Bears.
It says he's going to sign?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just have to follow up on that. Okay.
I'll pull that out.
And Billy Brown signed with the Eagles, a free agent deal with the Eagles. So Billy Brown to the NFC East.
Maybe he can help you guys this year.
I doubt it. Chris Carson from Oklahoma State. Chris Carson.
Seattle Seahawks.
And Chris Carson goes to the NFC West, the Seattle Seahawks. And we've got a Cal, and that's Davis Webb. That's a decent one. And that's a bowl ticket, so that's to 99. And that is NFC East, right? Giants?
Giants, I'm pretty sure.
Giants.
Didn't we just look
Double-
that up, I think.
Double check that. That's
There's a fifth quarterback taken.
76 out of 99.
Yeah, Giants.
And that will also go to the NFC East. Nice hit. Okay. Another Michigan, another Chris Wormley. Unreal.
He's going to be the Cody Kessler of this case.
This is the third Chris Wormley in this case so far. And we're not even halfway through the case. Unreal. So that is the AFC North. Baltimore Ravens. And once again, no parallels. And that's a decent hit. Solomon Thomas from Stanford. Solomon Thomas. I don't remember who drafted him, but I think he was the number 3 or 4 pick overall.
San Francisco.
Oh, that's right. San Francisco 49ers, so another NFC West hit. Solomon Thomas. Nice card. try to avoid more Chris Wormleys. See that Michigan logo again. That's Central Michigan. Cooper Rush. I believe he was drafted.
Dallas Cowboys.
And that's the heir apparent to Dak Prescott. 20 years from now. Cooper Rush. That's the NFC East.
He'll be the second red-headed quarterback in the NFL.
And still no parallel. Ooh, there's a Michigan logo again, but that's Jake Butt, and I know that goes to the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Another duplicate. Chidobe Awuzie. That's another NFC East. Cowboys. Alabama, that's Eddie Jackson. That's a decent one. Don't know who he ended up with. Eddie Jackson.
Bears.
It goes to the Bears, NFC North. Eddie Jackson. And we do have a parallel here. Wisconsin, another J.J. Watt. I think it's a different photograph. Not positive. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the same one. That is a bowl ticket, 55 of 99. Our second J.J. Watt parallel. We've had two parallels, and they've both been J.J. Watt. Yep, and it is. I just confirmed that it is the same exact card. So we just opened up about 2% of the circulation of that card. And our auto, D'Angelo Henderson from Nevada? Nope, Coastal Carolina. D'Angelo Henderson.
Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos, AFC West. Okay. All right, I feel like a printing plate coming on. NC State, Matthew Days. It's like a running back. Matthew Days.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. All right, we reached the halfway point. Let's have a better second half.
Quarterbacks.
Texas Tech, there it is. Patrick Mahomes, and it's a base auto. And that goes to the AFC West, Kansas City Chiefs. Actually, you know what? Put that in the bag.
Yeah.
Nice card. All right, it's a good start to the second half. Let's see if we get something else in here. And that is Ole Miss DeMaurier Stringfellow. And I believe he was actually undrafted. Let's check on that right now. Stringfellow. All right. Base.
Miami Dolphins.
And Stringfellow goes to the Miami Dolphins. AFC East. And there's a decent one. Oh, that's a big one. Third round, Alvin Kamara, running back from Tennessee. That's our second cracked ice. That is number 13 out of 23. Nice hit. We'll put that in a bag also. Go to Kamara, Kamara. Look there. Cracked ice, Alvin Kamara.
New Orleans Saints.
New Orleans Saints. That is the NFC South. All right. And Blake Jarwin from Oklahoma State. Got to be a tight end, maybe a fullback. Is a tight end.
And he's a prospect.
Undrafted?
Yep.
I think he's undrafted, guys.
Yep.
Following up on it.
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, he's a Dallas Cowboy. And Dan Feeney, Indiana, and I think that's a guard. Yep, guard. Dan Feeney. I believe he was maybe a third round pick.
Chargers.
Chargers?
Yep.
Okay. Dan Feeney goes to the Chargers. And we've got a parallel. Eddie Lacy to 99. That's a bowl ticket.
Packers.
And no, that would need to go to his current. Who's his current team? You go to the Seahawks or somebody? I can't remember who Eddie Lacy signed with. I want to say he signed with the Seahawks, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, he just left.
Oh.
He just left the Packers. And he signed with somebody. Scroll down some more.
And the auto is another Ryan Rancic. And I can't remember where we said he went.
Saints.
And another Saints. Yeah, that's like the 5th or 6th one. Just for the Saints. Ryan Rancic.
Yeah, Lacy went to the Seahawks.
Okay. So Lacy is NFC West. Seahawks.
Who was the auto?
Ryan Rancic.
It's a
Where we got it was a dude.
duplicate.
And that's North Carolina.
Uh-oh.
Could be a few different guys. Mitch. Nope. Elijah Hood. It ended with an H. Elijah Hood, and that is a bowl ticket to 99. Elijah Hood. That is 38 of 99, almost a jersey number.
Raiders.
Raiders?
Yep.
And that hit is for the AFC West.
Was a tease.
Decent hit. Alright. Parallels.
Quarterback.
This pack feels like there's a lot of air in it. And that is a Stanford player. So that could be McCaffrey. Nope. Michael Rector. Wide receiver. Stanford. It's got to be an undrafted player, right? I'm sure he signed with somebody. Teasing us with the logos. And that's a Washington State. Another Gabe Marks. And if I recall that correctly, that was the Redskins. Gabe Marks. Yep. College ticket auto.
Yeah, I think Rector's a prospect still.
Nothing on Rector. Okay, so it looks like Rector will be a random. Don't feel bad. I actually got a cracked ice of Michael Rector. My own collection. And another small school, Division II, another Adam Shaheen. Third one, although the second one was a cracked ice. Adam Shaheen, Chicago Bears, NFC North. This pack feels thick. And that's UCLA, Fabian Moreau. And that's a base auto. I believe he was a second-round pick. He might have been a first-round pick.
Third round Redskins.
Yeah,
Third round?
Redskins.
Redskins? Okay. Another NFC East. A lot of NFC East hits. That's a college ticket. Fabian Moreau.
We need him to be good.
And we've got a parallel. That's Von Miller. Bowl ticket, 71 of 99. The auto should be right behind it.
Looks like he's
University of Hawaii. Tyus Bowser. I think he was a second-round pick. I think his stuff actually does pretty good on eBay.
Ravens.
Ravens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. AFC North. And Von Miller is obviously AFC West. Box number 9. I called 3 cracked ices. I think we're going to get one more. And that is BYU, Jamal Williams. College ticket auto. And I'm going to guess that's a free agent deal.
Packers.
Packers?
4th round.
All right. Jamal Williams will go to the Packers. NFC North again.
He replaces Eddie Lacy.
Another D'Angelo Henderson from Western Carolina.
Broncos.
And that's a Broncos. Another AFC West hit.
A lot of duplicates in this.
A lot of duplicates. I'm not sure how big the checklist is. I know that a lot of the players are duplicates, but there's a lot of photo variations for the same players. All right, I'm calling Leonard Fournette. Nope. Unless he went to Ole Miss. Well, that's Evan Ingram. And that's to the NFC East. Giants. Evan Ingram. Baylor, Seth Russell. At least it's a quarterback.
I don't think he's signed either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Somebody had to have picked him up, though. No?
Not yet,
No.
it doesn't look like.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this might be a random, guys. Gators, Quincy Wilson. There's a high pick. Cornerback. Second round pick, I think.
Colts. Second round.
And Quincy Wilson goes to the Colts.
14th pick overall.
And we've got a base cracked ice, it looks like. Let's see who that is. Oregon, LeGarrette Blount. 16 of 23. And he would go to the AFC East. Patriots, right?
No, he's not signed right now.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got to go to the Patriots, though. I mean, is he just a free agent?
Yeah, right now. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Just a free agent.
Because they were going to sign him in Seattle, but they got Idris instead.
And the auto, another Fabian Moreau. NFC East.
It's a nice card.
Redskins. Fabian Moreau.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if a guy's a free agent, then I guess we just random.
You can random him, yeah.
Just do a random.
He's going to sign back with the Patriots for less money.
Alright, let's hit a big one here. And that's Brad Kaya. And that is to 15. That's actually a good one. I don't know who got him. Quarterback from the U.
Lions.
Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. NFC North.
6th round pick.
6th round pick. Lions. Matt Stafford can teach him how to throw interceptions. And that is number 9 of 15. Playoff ticket. That's it. I'd love to see a Jabril Peppers.
You would.
I would. Oh, we got a plate. A printing plate, autograph. Russell Shell III, West Virginia.
Shell?
Ooh, boy, that thing looks jacked up at the top. Russell Shell. Magenta plate, 1 of 1.
Looks like he's Steelers.
Steelers?
Yep.
And that will go to the AFC North.
That's cool.
Thing looks like it was put through the ringer. Next, we've done 2 good hits in this. And that's looks like a University of Washington, so that could be Ross. But it's not. Daryl Daniels. And that's to 99, so that's a bold ticket. Nice auto. Daryl Daniels. Undrafted.
Yeah, free agent.
Well, we got another University of Washington player here. Hope it's not the same card. Buda Baker. And he was a second round pick. I think he's a safety.
Cardinals.
Cardinals?
Yep.
He goes to the Arizona Cardinals. NFC West. Buda Baker. And this looks like Tennessee. Cameron Sutton. Cameron Sutton.
Steelers.
Steelers?
Yep, third round pick.
Third round pick for the Steelers. Cornerback. Steelers always sell. AFC North. Okay. Last pack, and we've got 2 boxes left. And we've got a Melvin Gordon Bowl ticket to 99, 43 of 99.
Chargers.
Yep, so that'll go to the AFC West. And we've got Noah Brown from Ohio State, and that's a bowl ticket to 99. And I think he was undrafted.
Who is it?
Some loser from Ohio State. Noah Brown.
Dallas.
Yeah, it was like
Undrafted?
Cowboys.
Dallas.
Was he undrafted though?
No,
He was drafted?
late.
Okay, so that goes to the NFC East. Dallas Cowboys.
Real late. 7th round pick.
7th.
Yeah.
He would have been undrafted.
Okay. Okay. All right, last 2. Good luck, guys.
North Carolina.
I'd like to see a Trubisky or McCaffrey or Fournette. One of those guys. Michigan. Amara Darboh. Wide receiver. Darboh.
Seahawks.
Oh, that's right. Was that 3rd round?
Yeah.
3rd round pick for the Seahawks, NFC West. Amara Darboh. One more cracked ice. Billy Brown again. And that is to 99. And that was free agent Eagles, right?
Eagles.
Yep. NFC East. Philadelphia practice squad.
Next, Deshaun Jackson.
Central Michigan, Cooper Rush again. Another base auto. Who was he with? Dallas?
Yeah, isn't he?
Dak Prescott's
That's correct.
replacement?
Yeah, Dak Prescott's replacement.
Colorado, another Chidobe Awuzie. And that is the Cowboys. That's another printing plate, but it's not an auto. It looks like it's just a base plate. What is that?
Insert.
Emmitt Smith.
Insert.
Emmitt Smith printing plate. Base plate. First one I've seen of those. Cool hit there. And then the auto is Ryan Anderson, and that is the Redskins, right?
Yeah.
Boy, a lot of NFC East. Tons. Ryan Anderson. Second one of those. And then the Emmitt Smith will go to the Cowboys. NFC East. Are you guys having a hard time hearing me? Virginia Tech, Sam Rogers. He's a fan favorite there. And he actually did get picked, I believe, in like the 6th, maybe the 7th round. Sam Rogers. Rams?
6th round pick.
Okay. So, NFC West. First one I've seen of him. All right, last box. Oklahoma. It could be Mixon. D.D. Westbrook.
Oh, there you go.
Think about him. D.D. Westbrook, college ticket. Who did he end up with? No, they caught a lot.
Jags.
Jags?
No.
Okay.
Round 4.
So AFC South. Yep. AFC South. All right, come on. Let's get a finish on a big one. Iowa Hawkeyes, C.J. Beathard, That's a bowl ticket to 99.
Isn't that 49ers?
Who's it? Beathard went to the 49ers?
I got 49ers. 3rd round pick.
Yep.
Yeah. 3rd round pick? Oh, he was overdrafted. CJ Beathard.
They traded up to get him.
Did they?
14 spots.
CJ Beathard, 49ers, another NFC West. Last 4 packs. Another Colorado. If that's him again. Alright. Sefo Luau, that was their quarterback. Sefo Luau. And he had to have signed as a free agent somewhere. I know he didn't get drafted.
No.
Not drafted. Not signed with anybody. Alright, so he's probably a random.
Sefo Luau wants one NFL team to give him a chance.
And another Chidobe Awuzie. That is the 4th one. Well, that guy must have signed 1,000,000 stickers. And that's the NFC East Cowboys. And it's a parallel Greg Olson. 44 of 99 bowl ticket. And the autos, Texas A&M, Josh Reynolds. It's a decent one. Is he a 3rd round pick?
For the 4th round pick for the Rams.
4th round. Another NFC West. Josh Reynolds. Sleeve this Greg Olson. Last pack. Good luck, everyone. And another Marcus Williams. For New Orleans.
Saints, yeah.
And that's the Saints. NFC South. And that is it. Looks like we will have some randoms. What, probably 3, 4, 5, something like that. Probably a handful. I'll do a separate video. I want to sort through some of these, so it may not be tonight. It might be tomorrow sometime. But check back and we'll get it on there for you guys. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.